Hey guys, I got some new stuff for you today, some old stuff, and just sort of an update in general. First of all, this is a new blade design for me. It's just sort of the second rendition of my EDC blade, so I think I'm just going to call it EDC 2.0 or EDC version 2. What I did differently is, you can see this is like one of my regular EDC blades. I actually ground these from 1-inch bar stock instead of 1.5 inches. So you can see from spine to edge is actually quite a bit slimmer. Approximately the same length, slightly longer, about a 1/2 inch longer. It's going to have a really similar grind, just a nice flat grind, and I went back to 1/8 stock for this, so they're super light. This one, I still have to grind the bevels, which takes off quite a bit of weight as well, but as it sits right now, it weighs 3 ounces, so by the time I take off the material, add some really thin, I ordered some 1/8 inch micarta, both brown and black, so I'm just going to do 1/8 inch scales on each side. So they're going to be really slim, super lightweight, sort of pocket fixed blades. I'm hoping to keep them under like 4 ounces total with the sheath and everything. So you can see I got them drilled out. I'm doing 5 of these. I already have heat treat lined up for this Saturday, so hopefully they'll be available beginning of next weekend. I'm going to try to keep them really cheap as well. I think I'm going to try to go like $120 for the knife and the sheath. So those 5 are coming up, and hope you guys like them. Let me know what you think. Again, there's just I'll leave them down here. Sort of says a comparison between the two different blades, the EDC 1, EDC version 2. This is the big sort of chopper camp knife I was doing up for myself. I actually did up 2 sets of scales for it. I did up these ones first, these black micarta, but when I got them on there, they were just a little bit short up here where the index finger rests. So I did these OD green linen scales. You can see how much room there is on the handle. Added this really big finger choil here so you can choke up, and it still has about a 6.5 inch cutting edge on it. So that's another blade that I'm going to get heat treated this weekend. I'll probably be keeping that one for myself. I have 4 more of these Scout blades coming. They're actually pretty popular. I moved those 2 that I had pretty quickly, and I've got a bunch of emails about them. So I have 3 of the regular ones. You can see I'm just in sort of the beginning stages of getting them roughed out, and I actually designed one that's quite a bit longer. Much bigger blade, extended handle. I'm going to do the exposed tang on this one as well, so I'll be working on that as well. In addition, I have some couple of these Scout blades that have been heat treated and ordered. They're kind of going to look similar to the ones I just sold, but I'm excited about that. I got some deposits coming in for those. I'm going to be finishing up these 3 EDC blades and just selling them here to you guys and then on the forums. I'm going to try to do the $99 special again. So if anyone's interested in that, you can shoot me an email. We can decide what scales you want. I'm going to get these cleaned up with the maker's mark on them today, and then we'll just be ready to epoxy the scales on and press the sheath. So if you're interested, 3 $99 EDCs. One of the best chances to get them, because I'll probably be switching to this blade style for a while for my EDC blades. And speaking about that, I'll be slowing down the knife making pretty aggressively. Some things have changed, and I won't have as much time out in the shop. So after this batch of 01 gets finished up, and I get my S35 blades back from heat treat, which they should be done by midweek this week, everything is going to be slowing down a bit with regards to the knife making. So if you're interested in any of these, or you'd want to get your hands on one, let me know, and we can definitely work something out or put some on hold for you, or something like that. And in addition to that, I also have this EDC blade that's been heat treated. I got a cool order too, one of these EDC blades. Where are they? I still have these 3 as well that have been heat treated, and one of the orders I have right now is sort of for one of those triage style blade shapes where it's got like the blunt tip on the end. So I'm just going to do sort of a pry chisel tip and then the sharpened edge down here. So I'm going to get working on that. Actually, I think that's sort of the roughed out design I came up with where the red is there. So in addition to that, I have the Persian EDC blade still available, a little bit oily. I'm going to let this go for $100 if anyone's interested. It does not have a sheath. If you want a Kydex sheath, you can let me know, and it'll cost a little bit more, but I can press one up for you. But for $100 shipped, you can get this Persian EDC blade. Really great blade, fits the hand nicely. It's got a nice sort of rustic brown micarta scales with a black pin, titanium lanyard tube. This one's the 5/32, and it's just a really nice blade shape overall. I'm really happy with the grind on this one. And lastly, I still have this XL Woodsman floating around. It's got the removable OD green canvas micarta scales. It's got the really nice texture on it. Coyote brown sheath. And yeah, it's just a really nice blade overall. You can see the size of it there. I'll let this one go to you guys on YouTube for, let's go, 165. This is the second one of these that I've ever made. The first one went for, I think, 200 bucks. So 165 shipped to you guys if anyone's interested. You can see it there. It's got sort of the polished Phillips hardware that are sunk into the scales. 3/1601, so it's nice and beefy. You know, the grind starts right after the scales, so you can get really close to that blade edge. Just a really great blade overall. So that's sort of an update for now, guys. So just to recap, 165 for the XL Woodsman, wherever I put that EDC Persian. 100 bucks shipped, no sheath. If you want a sheath, let me know. 5 of these, we're gonna go 120 on them with the sheath. Like I said, I'm gonna get them heat treated this weekend, this Saturday morning, and we'll go from there. I have more of these Scout models coming up. This is my big camper. Really great, really good balance in it. I think it's about 12 ounces, maybe 13 ounce right now, 3/16. You can see overall it's just a really long blade. Loving that. I also have 3 of these EDC blades. Actually, let's go 4 of them. 99 bucks shipped. If you're interested in one, let me know. We can choose the scales of your choice and the kydex of your choice. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to get them cleaned up and maker's mark on them today, and they'll be ready to go for scales first thing tomorrow. So if you're interested, let me know. And yeah, that's about it. These other blades have been ordered and are just going to kind of get cleaned up as time goes on. So that's sort of the update for now, guys. The S35 blades are at heat treat right now. I had 13 of them. I dropped them off this Saturday, and I called today, and they said to call back tomorrow morning. They should be ready to go. So hopefully I'll be able to pick them up, and like I said, have them back here by midweek. And yeah, that's sort of it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new blade shape. Like I said, I'm going to think it's going to be under 4 ounces total with the sheath and everything. Without the sheath, I'm hoping to have it like where it is now, right around 3 by the time I take off the by the time I grind the bevels and then add the scales to it. So fits the hand nicely, feels good. It's a nice little shape. I really like it. So I'll try to put as much of this in the comment section as I can, or in the description as I can, in case you missed anything. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching.